almost lost her. Hi guys, I'm John Kirk, and this is my daughter Helena. And well, it wasn't a long time ago, and it wasn't in a hospital, not far away. It was April 1st, 2009, when Helena's journey began with a simple earache. A blood test later, Helena was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And luckily, ALL has a very good prognosis, but she was in the doctors on Wednesday, and Thursday she was diagnosed. By Friday, she was in Sick Kids and she was receiving chemotherapy right away. The fairly good prognosis for ALL doesn't account for the 841 days of chemotherapy, surgery, immunodeficiency, and isolation that our 3.5-year-old at the time had to endure. And it seems like a bit of a catchphrase, but the resilience of kids is truly amazing. And I ask you, how can a child smile after receiving a 5-inch needle directly into her thigh, deep enough to reach the bone? The physical effects are definitely severe, but they're secondary when you consider the daily isolation a child undergoing cancer treatment has to endure. Not only does she experience loneliness and boredom, but the stress and worry about the illness itself is always present for the child and for the parents. When Helena and I were at home by ourselves, isolated by her immunodeficiency, we watched all the Star Wars films. We made fortresses out of Lego blocks, and we built as many Star Wars Lego kits as we could afford. We made stories about the characters, we found video games, and all this allowed her to escape into a world of fantasy. And the universe of Star Wars is probably the best universe that a child can escape into when going through an illness like this. Star Wars has become one of the most positive memories out of this journey for the two of us. When we were approached to speak at this event, both Helena and I were thrilled beyond measure because it reminded us of those good times in a very, very dark time. As a parent and someone who has had to think about ways to entertain his sick child, I want to say thank you for supporting Sick Kids. I want to thank the organizers, and in such an imaginative and rich environment, and I encourage you to continue to come out to this, and please, please support Sick Kids. And I think Helena has a few words that she'd like to say.
Do or do not do, there is no try. May the fourth be with you.
Well said.